What's up, space people? Welcome back to No Man's Sky. We haven't done this in a very long time, but today I bring you the Abyss. It's the brand new update that was released literally yesterday, and I know I kinda missed it. I wasn't home and I am very sorry for this, but today I will bring you the full breakdown of all of this patch, of all of the patch notes, all of the new whatever this update brings, and it's pretty freaking cool. As you can see over here, it's a awesome looking update. There's a ton of new things added to underwater life. We have new creatures, new things to uncover, and of course you also have the new Nautilon, or whatever that submarine is called. And I told you it's going to be a submarine. A lot of people thought it would be a flying vehicle, but of course, I mean, it made sense for this to be a submarine, and you can even see it here in the background doing its thing. I've tested it out a little bit in game, and my god, it looks amazing. It moves amazing, and it seems that we're making small steps towards a Subnautica style of gameplay, and I'm really liking that one because Subnautica is freaking awesome. And this is not the only change we have. There are definitely plenty more, and of course you can read about all of that on the official page, or you can go ahead and check it in game. One of the things that I love the most about this new update is the newly added underwater structure, and I think it looks pretty freaking cool. I mean, way better than what we had so far. So yeah, let's go ahead and start with the introduction. Explore the terrors of the deep in the Abyss update, introducing aquatic environments with over 5 times more variety, varied creature behaviors, improved underwater visuals, and much more. And you can of course also see the video over here. It looks pretty freaking cool. I've checked it out just moments ago, and my god, it's awesome. But we're also getting new items in it and a lot of stuff to craft, and there are definitely creatures in the deep. The underwater creatures have become more frequent, more interesting, and aquatic life inhabits the full depth of the ocean, and unique terrifying creatures can be encountered on the ocean floor. Exploring the seabed can be lucrative, yielding crystallized sulfur, living pearls, or hadal cores, but avoid the territorial creatures that lurk there. And yeah, we saw that territorial creature in the form of that very strange looking fish. It's something you typically expect at the depths of the ocean to be there, and you can see it chasing the player with its jaws opened. Of course, it might not literally swallow it, and there's probably no animations for that, but it will definitely destroy you, or at the very least bite your suit and kill you. And I haven't encountered one yet, so I'm really curious to see how it looks like, but so far I'm really liking it. From poisonous jellyfish to snapping clams and predators fish rumored to be longer than starships, and beware of abyssal horror, which has lured many explorers to a grim end. And we can see that over here. I have not encountered yet this, but it looks super scary. It's like this huge eye that does something to the player. The Dreams of the Deep story brings a new context to the depths and a dark narrative to No Man's Sky. Discover the fate of a troubled crew stranded from a freighter crash by the rising tides, or explore underwater ruins to uncover the tale of a lost soul trapped deep beneath the waves. And now we have crashed freighters inside oceans, ladies and gents. What more can you even ask? I mean, this looks pretty freaking cool. Spawning in the ocean is pretty freaking awesome. I haven't done the mission yet, but by the looks of it, the interior is fully discoverable, or at the very least a large section of it is, and there are secrets to uncover in it, and there's even parts of it submerged in the ocean. We also have sunken wrecks. Investigate submerged buildings to find remnants of their lost occupants. Also discover and scavenge lost cargo from gigantic freighter wrecks. Use the terrain manipulator to excavate treasures buried in the nearby ocean floor. Find and repair rare crashed starships to restore them from the seabed to the skies. Investigate sunken ruins and find ancient treasures. And by the way, how else would you do that if not with the brand new diving helmet, which kinda reminds me of Bioshock in a way, and it looks kinda sweet, man. I'm gonna unlock this, definitely gonna be playing with this one from now on. And true aquanauts will want to customize their appearance with the diving helmet, the Lost Bathysphere. So it even has a name, and it looks and sounds quite interesting. I believe this is the front of it with the face visor and all of that, and this is also how it looks from the side. I mean, it's freaking awesome, man. Look at this, look at the character in the image, how awesome he looks with this freaking visor skin. See, that's what I like seeing in this game, new customization options, and that's pretty much it. But moving on, we have new underwater biomes, and it pretty much reads, we've introduced a host of visual improvements allowing you to explore underwater in an even greater detail. The variety and visual quality of underwater biomes has been greatly improved. Experience rare exotic aquatic biomes as you explore new depths. And honestly, I have tested this in game, and even normal planets with, for example, oceans have changed quite significantly. I mean, I'm seeing a lot more activity on the ground. Well, not really on the ground, underwater. There's a lot of cool stuff in there, a lot of new creatures, way more populated than ever before. We have seen new plants and volcanic activity, by the way, which is a slow step into a very awesome direction. I know a lot of you guys and myself would want to see some volcanic activity in the game. We then have the Nautilon, or the submarine of this game, and you already know this model because I have covered it in the past, but it pretty much reads, master the depths of planets using a new exocraft, the Nautilon. This submersible vehicle gives new meaning to underwater navigation, combat, and mining. It can be summoned to any ocean on the planet as well as docked at the underwater buildings, and it's freaking awesome. The movement of it inside water is top notch. I mean, you definitely feel like you're traversing inside a body of water. You can even see the bubble effects from it. It moves rather slowish but still fast enough, and it's definitely faster than swimming. But as you will see, swimming has also gotten a brand new update, which I'm also liking. Again, you can see the Nautilon here in its full glory, and my god, it looks so freaking cool. I mean, it looks way better than in game, to be honest. But yeah, upgrade your submersible with installable submarine technology and customize the Nautilon to stand out from your fellow explorers, and you can definitely do that. There are definitely a lot of options to customize, and the inventory size is plenty enough to like cover everything. On top of already existing blueprint technologies, we also have the modules, which you already know about, and it pretty much, you know, upgrades the standard stuff like, you know, your mining beam. There's another one that increases the range of your scanners. Then there's upgrades for your mining beam, for your traversal, and all of that. Even for the handling, there is something in there, and you will definitely like it. The one thing that I like the most about this is the fact that it has some very potent light, and the light effects are actually very good. I mean, you can see them projecting from the sources, from the two sources on the front of it, and in case, for example, you're in deep ocean, or if it's dark outside and the ocean is not illuminated anymore, you can definitely see all the nice details while still being surrounded by darkness and making all the atmosphere so much more eerie and interesting. I really like the way it looks. But moving on, we have the brand new underwater structures, and you can access this in your build menu. There's a separate section for underwater stuff. You can only ever build these structures underwater, so even if you're like getting close to the surface, it prompts you that you're not able to build there. But don't worry, these are actually very good. Some of them resemble the ones from the surface, but this time around they have been repurposed for underwater content. Nonetheless, there is some very awesome stuff in there. I am a huge fan of the new tunnels, which are both illuminated and are pretty much made out of glass, so they let you see everything around you, almost like one of those huge aquariums you can visit that have underwater tunnels, and you can see the creatures over you, so pretty awesome. Then we have the entrances, especially the one at the bottom you can see over here, and it's pretty much used for you to submerge yourself underwater, go grab your submarine and then start exploring, or just swim if you want to. You can see the submersible building modules over here, and there is no shortage of them. We have over a dozen new base parts that have been added to unlock more creative possibilities underwater. Construct the new marine shelter for brief respite from the oceanic pressure and use its protection to reach new depths. New glass corridors, viewing bays, and multi-story submersible view domes provide provide travelers the perfect view of the surrounding ocean, bring aquatic life into your habitat with a new decorative indoor aquarium. And man, I'm really liking this one. I didn't even know there's an aquarium in the game. Moving on, we have brand new swimming controls, and they definitely feel much better, especially boosting underwater, and the controls for swimming and diving have been overhauled. Boost throughout the ocean with your jetpack, communicate with others with underwater gestures, and swim more easily on the water surface. So pretty awesome stuff. The only thing that I kind of wish Hello Games added, which I'm not sure how possible it is better water textures and physics, because the ones that we have are pretty garbage. Even to 2012 standards, they are not really the best, but hey, at the very least in the underwater it looks pretty freaking awesome. New substances have also made their way into the game. Explore a richer ocean floor with the addition of new aquatic substances, goods, and products to collect, craft, trade, and build. A tiered crafting system allows increasingly valuable products to be crafted by combining harvestable material, and we have Trident Key, Living Pearl, Briny Predator, Chromatic Eye, Crystal Sulfurine, and all of that. There's like a bunch of them in there. Some of them you can collect at those very interesting volcanic rocks. I'm really liking those ones. They even have in-game effects, and they pretty much burst with an overheated wave, and we are freaking getting closer to volcanic activity in No Man's Sky. But yeah, we also have new vehicle options, and in order to accommodate the recent addition of the Pilgrim Exocraft motorbike, the Nautilon submarine, and extensive reworking of the vehicle technology and upgrade system, a new merchant has set up shop in the space stations, and this is definitely welcomed. I mean, we have merchants for pretty much everything, and this was the only one missing, and look at him in all of its glory with a nice Exocraft behind him. Not even sure how he brought it on the space station, but he has some pretty awesome stuff in it, and it's definitely useful, much better than having the one on the base, which I find pretty annoying. Freighter and frigate enhancements have also been brought. In addition to underwater focus of the abyss, freighter and frigates have also been enhanced. Both vessel types can now be scanned using the analyze visor, and explorers can repair their friends' frigates in multiplayer. So yeah, if you want to do your friends a favor, you can definitely do that. And finally, we have the patch notes, which are very extensive. There is a very long list of all of the changes that the Abyss has brought in, but unfortunately we don't have enough time to also include those in this video. At most, I might include them into a video later today or tomorrow, but in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you know what to do. Go ahead and leave a like on this video. Also subscribe to the channel if you didn't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.